what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another great episode of Shit Talking Time with your boy Guys. And not me, who else? Time for us to do what we do best, and let's talk the shit. Got an unfortunate topic on hand today, one that I really prefer, not to be reporting about, but I kind of seen it brewing, and we're gonna dive straight into it. It's the whole NBA young boy and Gillie the kid and future situation. Um, Now, as far as the whole situation with Future on that part, I had to do a little bit more digging. The Gillie the Kid part, I can kind of say that I ain't gonna say I'm qualified to speak on it, but even the weirdness and the weirdness I've noticed, like for instance, when y'all remember the episode of $1 Million Worth of Game, which if I'm correct is probably most likely the shortest episode of $1 Million Worth of Game in the whole catalog, but I noticed that. He ain't really had him there too long. Um, Even afterwards, I didn't really hear any NBA YoungBoy music. I didn't hear really any remnants of that. I figured it was because to me it seemed like Gillie was predominantly dirt, and I know how NBA YoungBoy is with anybody fucking with who he don't fuck with. Um, so naturally thought it was that, and then following, I think a week later, some other guy had went out there and did like a crazy interview with Young Boy. I think the man stayed there for a couple of days and everything. See what I'm saying? I'm like, well, why, you know, hanging out with for gang got that little quick little joint real quick bullshit. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So it always, questioned me for years, like, what the fuck happened? The whole energy of the interview was weird. I mean, some people would say, yeah, NBA YoungBoy rolled out the carpet. I mean, to me, it seemed more like he did it as a favor or he did it probably a label obligation. See what I'm saying? Because an artist like him is not independent. So he still has to answer to a label no matter how crazy he want to play or how tough he want to be. You still work for somebody. So if the label says it's a good look for your brand to go on $1 million for game, he's going to do it. I don't know if you guys remember the whole complex. So GQ, one of them came to his house, crazy interview. Go look it up. It was real bizarre too. See what I'm saying? So it's just strange. Now fast forward on, um, me and my homies been throwing around speculations all day. I'm like, oh, that's Birdman, young boy. That's this. He like, man, he beefing with Birdman nephew and all this other shit. I said, well, that do make a good point. I said, but at the end of the day, we do know NBA YoungBoy is a loyal person. Now, why would he wait all this time to pop out at Gillie? I don't know. I don't know. I see some little videos. I don't know if they're all current because the one thing that I do kill me with a lot of this bullshit beef, I did see a video with NBA YoungBoy at the dentist. Then they mixed in a video with Gillie talking about people getting new teeth and all this other shit. And then next thing you know, that this song comes. So I'm like, I'm sitting here myself looking like, is this some made up shit or is this real? I'm like, he talking about him? But I'm lost because at the end of the day, this industry is filled with a bunch of people running around with fucking chiclets in their mouth. So I'm like, damn. And I mean, is that because he just got his done recently? But I'm like, it's a lot of these industry people running around with all these big fake teeth. I mean, I tell people all the time, I feel like Gillie feel. I ain't got not one missing tooth out my mouth. I got all original teeth. Never lost a tooth, cavity, none of that shit. So like niggas say, oh, them Jones a little tenant. Hey, nigga, they mine. And they 40 plus years old, nigga. You bought them Jones. And all I gotta do is go get a little white and my shit back to cool. Nigga, I ain't had to drop nothing. And it's my original art. So, and I mean, it is what it is. And we learned from Earl Spence. Shit, man, that new hardware get knocked out too. Just saying. But back to the topic at hand. I mean, it's like I don't know if he's inherited Birdman beef with Gillie Um, I don't know if he felt some type of way. To me, I want to say maybe it could have been how he felt depicted in the interview. I mean, to me, I can't say he was on some hot dumbass shit with them. No, I can't really say that. I mean, I see interviews of him sitting there smoking L at the L, L at the L, cigarette. See what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. Probably drinking a cup which probably had lean in it. We don't know. See what I'm saying? But I don't know because you got a few people saying, you know, and I mean, that's the three main factors that I can think of. That he didn't like possibly how he was depicted in the $1 million worth of game interview. That's why he did another one right after that and got it released. I don't know if he's inherited Birdman issues with Gillie or he's doing his normal him. He does go hard on anybody that fucks with his ops, and Gillie has been predominantly there quite some time. See what I'm saying? Made sure he's doing with the Dirt concert, all that good shit. He made sure he went out to Chicago, sat around his friends. Wallow talk about how he be mentoring the Chicago niggas and stuff. Like, see, I don't know what angle that he had. Some people are saying he tripping. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's unfortunate because for me, Gillie, Gillie actually resides in my city. So first and foremost, I don't want to see no harm come to nobody from my city. At the end of the day, it's like people look at NBA YoungBoy and I don't understand that that boy is like Nicki and the Barbs and Beyonce and the Beehive. See what I'm saying? But his Beehive and his Barb is a bunch of reckless ass young boys. See what I'm saying? He got a fan base of probably 30, 40 million strong. So even if he wanted to, I mean, he could do some things to disrupt some things. They also too. He could have one of these goofy ass young boys out here trying to prove themselves to him because if you notice, it's kind of half and half. Whoever don't fuck with Dirk and don't fuck with him. So it's a lot of people in the industry that still pledge loyalty to him, Birdman. So I mean, it kind of makes the game kind of strange, and I mean, he could kind of disrupt some things if he wanted to. But me myself is fucked up because I keep it 100. Really can't disrupt shit with him. So that's the fucked up part about it. You probably think he can, but to be honest, nah, young boy is a big force. He like Chris Brown. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody getting out here just rocking shit with Chris Brown. See what I'm saying? It's just how it is. That's why I say I hate for these things to be unfortunate because it's somebody from my city and it's like they've been working hard to bring a spotlight here. And God forbid we need bullshit like this turning it out over dumb shit, which could have been avoided, which I really don't even hopefully I don't think is an issue. I mean, a lot of videos that I'm seeing more than others are leaning towards he didn't like how he was depicted in their interview. I did hear a rumor. I don't know because I never interviewed him, but I did hear a rumor. If he does interviews and he doesn't like them, he will redo them. I did hear that, and I heard that before he went to jail and quite some time before that. Because if he looks at the end, like people gotta understand, NBA YoungBoy is a kid, bro. He's 26 years old. I have nieces and nephews older than him. So to me, I'm gonna say he's a kid. Um, yes, he might do what he do. He might act how he act, but doing it and seeing it is two different things. So if he's sitting there recording and he's with somebody comfortable and he's doing him and he's, you know, then he look back at it like, damn, I look like a fucking junkie in this joint. I'm all high, leaned over, talking stupid shit. Now I don't like that. He'll tell you to come back and redo it, which is his right. He don't like how he's being depicted. But in this world of media, you know, big media do it all the time. They're not letting you retract nothing. It's coming out. It's coming out hot. See what I'm saying? But $1 million worth of game, if that was the case, that's kind of fucked up because it would have kind of showed a lot to your brands. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to cater to the YNG street. So I would have kind of kept the parts out too, over 50 as high. I mean, look how much flag Nori got for the Lamar Odom, and y'all set up there and got him drunk. Y'all let him talk all that. I mean, it kind of is faults that come with it, but I just hope this whole situation with some niggas blows over, to be honest. Or if anything, y'all both rap, man. Just really, just take it in the boot. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not saying Gillie should be afraid. No, he shouldn't. That's a man. I mean, the whole NBA YoungBoy clip run up on him. I expect him to die swing. I don't expect him to run. And if a clique of old head niggas from Philly with big beards run up on YoungBoy, I expect him to die swinging too. So if y'all already know the outcome of it, just make it a different outcome than what it would normally be. And there ain't nobody got to get hurt. And ain't nobody lives got to be disrupted careers and none of that shit. Because most likely, I guarantee you, there's no merit to it. I mean, ain't nobody lose no money. Ain't nobody lose their life. I mean, I'm kind of, I'm a little lost, but that's where we at now in this present world, and that's where people prefer to take it to, or that's how they prefer to handle it. So I just prefer to be one of the channels out here that tell y'all that it is a different way outside of violence. It is a different way, where y'all can just come to a common agreement. I mean, if y'all noticing, this is not the day where niggas call niggas pussies anymore. Because so many people back then, we literally watched Rick Ross did this somebody publicly and then get online the next day and apologize publicly. So is he a pussy? Did he get bitched? No, he didn't. This is not the world no more. We watch people squash 20-year beef. It's not that deep, bro. Because if it gets deep, people die. People die, you lose friends. You lose friends, you lose money. Well, people die, you lose money. And then on top of that, you lose good friends over senseless shit that could have been figured out. So I'm gonna be one of these people that hope that this situation pans out a different way and we see a different outcome with this one than the normal ones that people taking jabs. And then Bootsy did the same thing, and look what happened. It stopped because they felt the same way. Well, Bootsy was playing it different. I was playing it my way, but I really feel like it's the same way Bootsy was saying it. It can go the same way. I mean, Gillie is from the city. People support. I mean, I think it's a lot more people from Philadelphia than Baton Rouge. Just saying. And I mean, for me, myself, I expect Baton Rouge to stay with him. I expect for Gillie to ride with him. But why does it have to come with that? Because it's other artists from Philly that do business in the industry. See what I'm saying? That's putting bad taste on everybody because now it's Philly artists, Philly artists, Philly artists. Then it's going to be Philly people, Philly people, Philly people. Now we got Philly people going out Baton Rouge to go visit, and now they getting fucked up because man, come on, man, it's crazy, but this stuff happens. Just because it don't come across, shade room and you get takeout and you don't see it instantly, don't think this stuff don't happen. It happened. Go look at the videos or the shorts. There be stuff out there going on that be tied to stuff. Just saying, it's like actually stuff going on now out in New Orleans where people are dying. That's why I don't understand why he would take this time to put another person to do, that's for another video. Y'all can go look into it. But he already got issues in the city where there's stuff going on. And now this. I don't understand it, but I'm not a YN. Unfortunately, I only do cannabis. That's it. So maybe my thought pattern is different. As always, man, if you guys have subscribed to the channel at this point in time, please make sure you do. That's what keeps the channel rolling. If you like this video, smash that like button. Even if you don't, share it to a friend that you know might be interested in it. As always, make sure you check out the sponsor because that's going to keep the lights on. And as always, your boy Bless. See you in the next video.